Hey guys, Welsknight here, bringing you another brand new episode in my Total War Campaign Basics series. And in this episode, what we are going to be covering is public order in Attila. So, first and foremost, what is public order? Well, basically, it's there to measure how happy your population is, and if it gets too low, bad things will happen. The population may rebel, there will be debuffs to certain things like economic growth and all sorts of bad things. So, you want to keep public order as high as possible. You can see the public order of a region by hovering your mouse over the city, and you'll see this little face right here. Green means they're happy, or at least for the most part, they're happy. You don't need to worry until it goes below 0. This number means that they are gaining 14 happiness every turn, which is good. You want that to be green as well. Now, the happiness, or the public order, is shared between all of the settlements in a province. They are all the same. Go away, guy. That advisor, I'll tell you. Now, you can also find your public order over here. When you click on a settlement, here, let's just click out. When you click on a settlement, this window will come up. And over here, you can hover your mouse over the little face, and it will show you all of the various things that are having an effect on public order. The things in red are detracting from public order, and the things in green are increasing your total public order. So, let's look at some ways to increase this. You'll notice that, first of all, in this city, I have an army stationed here. If I take that army and move it out of the city, you'll notice that public order goes down. So it's now only it's only increasing by 7 per turn instead of by 14 per turn. The first number, this public order number right next to the face, stays the same for the entire turn. What you want to change is how much it is either increasing or decreasing from turn to turn. So let's move that army back into the city. I also have a priest here, and priests can be used to increase your public order as well by using the Inspire Populace command. However, I just recruited this priest, so I won't be able to use him, but you would go and use the Inspire Populace command. You can also take a look at this guy, and if we right-click on him... Oh, that's the encyclopedia. That's not what I wanted. It's this button over here. If you click on this little Agent Details button, you can see his traits. And one of his traits is that he has a bonus to Inspire Populace. So basically, the agents that you have can have certain traits that increase or decrease public order as well. The same goes for generals and admirals. They may also have traits that make the public order in a province better or worse. Another thing we can do to help manage public order is we can look at the things that are affecting it, such as food, for example, and we can build things to offset that. So, for example, if I were to upgrade this and generate more food, that would help with that debuff. However, buildings also have costs when it comes to public order. Squalor will increase, and when squalor increases, public order goes down. Some buildings also have a direct effect on public order. So you need to be careful of that when you're choosing what things to build. Religious buildings, farms, and municipal buildings like the courthouse and palace and gardens and things like that will all generally have positive effects on public order. Sometimes not so much with the farms. They'll help you with the food. Sanitation is also very important for public order as well. One last thing that we can do... Oh, wrong button. One last thing we can do is we can go into our faction panel, and from the faction panel, we can install a governor into a province. So let's see. This is the Assaristan province, and we can take one of our heirs, and looks like we don't actually have any heirs who are able to become governors, but that's all right. We'll just take one of these candidates, and we can put him right here into this province. Once we have him in there as a governor, we can issue edicts. And some of the edicts will affect your public order as well. For example, this one will decrease religious unrest by minus 50%. This one will increase sanitation. Some of them, this one will increase your religious influence. There's all sorts of things. Different factions have different bonuses there. But that will also affect your public order as well. So that's pretty much the gist of public order. I hope you learned something. Feel free to put any comments or questions down below in the comment section. And guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I really do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time. Now, I would cover those up with these covers like we did in the Nether Tunnel, but I don't want them to stick out past this pillar. I don't think that would look very good. So what I'm going to do instead is I think I'm just going to...